Thank you, Morgan. The high school football season is shifting into a higher gear as November approaches.
Yeah, and Chris is here with the final week of the regular season.
It's flown by, guys. Thanks, Dee and Aaron. Yep, it is the KIRO 7 High School Football Report, and we start with the Linden Lions. No stranger to being atop the mountain. The defending 2A state champs riding a 19-game winning streak. Tonight's opponent, Anacortes, also unbeaten. Playing at home, upset on their minds. That's a beautiful shot right there. How about starting the game with a 6-minute drive? Pete Carroll would certainly be proud of that. Capped off with a Brady Beaner touchdown, 7-0. And then an early interception from each team would kind of round out the first quarter. We knew this would be a close one. In the second, Linden quarterback Brent Hepner with a nice touch to Isaiah Stanley tied things at 7. They went to the third, Linden down 1, and Caden Hermanitz calling his own number. That is the ball game as he takes it in. Linden with 20 straight wins right now and another conference title.
Our kids, I'm pretty proud of them. That's 5 straight conference championships, and so really proud of those kids.
They were a great team. I mean, we prepared all week knowing they were going to be good. We just had to come out and play solid. If we played our brand of football, we know we can do good things.
We're going to spin this to a positive. We have things that we know we can improve. And going into the playoffs, this loss today is going to help us be better 2 weeks from now when we play our first playoff game.
Yeah, not only that, but both teams are tops in 2A. Both coaches believe they definitely could see a rematch coming up in the playoffs. And we're back on this show with more highlights from tonight's action after this quick timeout. All right, we're back here on the KIRO 7 High School Football Report presented by Zoom Care. All season, Glacier Peak and Lake Stevens have been on a collision course. GP, the top-ranked team in 4A, and the Vikings with 8 straight Wesco titles and a 53-game conference winning streak on the line. Talk about 2 powerhouse programs. Grizzlies quarterback Riverline busting it outside. Great fake into the end zone for a 10-0 lead. They were thinking kind of upset here. But from Lake Stevens, they took over from there. Not only with a quick answer as Jaden Lamar scores. Has he done that a lot this year? Yes. 14-10 at the half. The Vikings defense was great as well. Heavy pressure all night after that slow start. The offense fed off that. They scored 43 points in the second half as Lake Stevens rolls to their 9th straight conference title. All purple tonight. Meanwhile, in Wesco 3A North champ Ferndale against South champ Monroe. Tight first half between these two. Score tied at 21. Ferndale's Bishop Utsi throwing the jump ball, and Connor Walker pulling it down all the way. Gave the Golden Eagles a 28-21 lead. They did it on both sides. A big interception late in the game, and they would take it down into Monroe territory. Eventually tack on another touchdown. Ferndale made just enough plays in the second half to beat Monroe 34-28. That's a great catch. Other 3A scores, couple of good ones tonight. Liberty narrowly beats Lake Washington, and Auburn takes out their rivals from Riverside in another close game. This is how it goes late in the season. Close games all around. Lincoln and Spanaway Lake, the Sentinels looking for their second conference title in 3 seasons, but the Abe's take the opening drive right down the field. Navari Dixon 7 yards away. Spanaway Lake, though, they can play power football as well. Dempsey James capping a drive with a 1-yard sneak. So we were tied up. And even though Lincoln quarterback Gavari Johnson missed the first quarter, he returned in the second to make a little magic happen, as he often does. The scramble, and there is Jamani Talapsi, 49 yards. They finished in the end zone. Navari Dixon wouldn't quit on the run. Lincoln pulling away for a 38-19 win. They are PCL conference champs. Yeah, get in the end zone. They are champs once again. More scores for you. Woodinville with the upset over Skyline, 10-point win. And then Eastlake a winner as they take care of North Creek. On the other side of our last break, we'll check in on the Helmet Bowl. Stay with us. We are back one more time on the KIRO 7 High School Football Report. Washington and Franklin Pierce meeting in the annual Helmet Bowl. FP needing a win to ensure a spot in the district playoffs. They trailed at halftime. Washington trailed at halftime, but they turned it around in the third. Luke Elliott with the toss to Rye Elliott, and 45 yards later they were tied up. And then Franklin Pierce's defense keeping them in the game. DeJuan Johnson, no blocking that guy. He makes a great play. Patriots stayed with it. Elliott to Ontario. Latin Henley weaving his way for 32 yards. Washington beating FP 33-28. Their third straight win in the series and their sixth straight win overall. That's called peaking at the right time. And finally tonight, Renton hosting Highline, a Thursday night showdown. The winner earns the KingCo 2A title. Pirates right to work. Rico Jerez, Sosa, nothing but green grass, 58 yards, and he's in the end zone. But the Redhawks stayed in the game. Jesse Holmes to Noah Stewart. A little 5-yarder helps close the gap, but that was just a momentarily closed gap there because the Pirates hit it again before the half. Ronan Rasmussen to Marquand McCraney, 42 yards. Highline, coached by former Washington Husky Deontay Cooper, wins the KingCo 2A title. The final 50-20. It's great to see Coach Cooper resurrecting that program. District playoffs next week should be fun for all of us here. For more scores and highlights, visit our website, KIRO7.com/sports. I'm Chris Francis. Thanks for watching, everybody.